Hi there, this is Dave Gagnon, the CEO and founder of Local Mobile Marketing Solutions. If you are watching this video, then that means you got our postcard in the mail and you're curious enough to kind of click the link and maybe want to learn more. So I'm very appreciative of the time that you're going to spend with me today. I'm 48 years old. You will be dealing strictly with me if you decide to call, email, send a smoke signal, and get more information. I've been in marketing for 15 years, and quite frankly, I really enjoy helping small to medium-sized businesses the most. Starbucks, etc., don't need my help, but typically it's the 1 to 5 or 10 facility, mom and pop or small company operation that I do very, very well with. And again, if you're looking at this, then hopefully you are a bar owner, you're a restaurant owner, you're a retail establishment, and you're looking to maybe learn a little bit more about the two products that we offer, social powered Wi-Fi and text message marketing. But I'm going to give you 3 tips right now that will help you hopefully get more customers and keep the ones that you have coming back for more. So tip number 1. Tip number 1 involves a service called Open Table. I'm sure if you're a bar restaurant, you're familiar with Open Table. To their credit, they actually make it easy for you to, if you're a user of Open Table, it allows you to check the box that says get emails from this organization. I have checked that box many times, and do you know how many emails I've gotten from those particular organizations? 0. When I've spoken to bar and restaurant owners, they use Open Table, they are either unaware or just don't know how to go into Open Table and export those check marks of emails. You export them into what's called a CSV file and then import them into an email service like Constant Contact or MailChimp. I can't emphasize more strongly enough that you choose MailChimp for a variety of nerdy marketing reasons, but if you don't have an email service provider, use MailChimp. They don't pay me anything, they're just a good service, and you get 2,000 contacts for free. So that's tip number 1. If you use Open Table, export those email addresses and put them into something like a MailChimp, okay? And then use MailChimp to send out your email addresses for your newsletters, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, New Year's, etc. You get it. You have no idea how many people I've spoken with that just don't do it because they either don't have the time or don't understand that that's possible. So make sure to do that if you use Open Table, which leads me to tip number 2. Tip number 2 dovetails on tip number 1 because most business owners will also, if you're a bar and restaurant, etc., you will use Seamless. You might use Postmates. You might use Uber Eats. You might use Amazon. You might use any of the third-party apps that kind of pop up from time to time, and that's great, and it'll help make your cash register ring, but I can't emphasize to you strongly enough how many businesses tend to over-rely on that, and the problem with that is that these people are not your customers. You have to remember that, right? It's Uber's customer and you're just the fulfillment. It's Amazon's customer and you're just the fulfillment. Seamless, etc. You get the idea. It's why they make it next to impossible, if not 100% impossible, to get into the back end of their servers there and find out who these people are. You may just be able to get a first and last name. They may strip out everything. And again, to Open Table's credit, at least they allow you to export that email address, right? So very important that you realize mentally, do not rely on these third-party businesses to make your cash register ring, okay? And a lot of people in the hospitality space do, and they ignore tip number 3, which is build up your database. You have a captive audience, whether you are a beauty salon or a coffee shop or a nail salon or a bar and restaurant. You have these people in your facility for a given period of time. And unfortunately, I mean, not my clients because they listen to me, because I kind of know what I'm talking about. But if you're a bar and restaurant owner or other retail establishment, chances are you rely on one form of traffic to make the cash register ring, and that is foot traffic. And that's it. And that's the problem, right? Because foot traffic is Yes, hands down, the most important thing. It's all about location, location, location. But there are so many other ways to build up a database these days, and social media, etc. Very important. But the most important thing that you need to focus on is when they come through your doors, regardless of how they got there, you need to get their cell phone number, and you need to give them an offer to opt in to text Joe's Restaurant to 12345. We could talk about that, and now you own their cell phone number. Or you need to get their email address, and you need to get their email address through training your staff. That is, again, let's call it tip 3A. Most bar and restaurant owners do not train their staff to do a little bit of marketing for them. You can't expect them to do all of it, because their job is to provide a great experience and know the product and talk about the meal, etc., and have the customers come back for more. But you could train them a little bit to say, hey, listen, can you fill out the comment card and put your email address in there too? Because every month we do a $50 random drawing, and you can win a gift card. Or hey, would you mind giving us a review on TripAdvisor, whatever the case may be, right? I hate Yelp. Don't go to Yelp. If you have a problem with Yelp, good, because I don't like those guys either, all right? So use TripAdvisor instead. I don't know a single bar or restaurant owner that likes Yelp, and I can't stand them either, so go to TripAdvisor. Anyway, those are your 3 tips right there. Make sure to build up that database, comment card, social Wi-Fi, so when they log in, you got their email or Facebook data. Text message marketing. When they come in, they text Joe's Bar to 12345, and now they're on your secret VIP list. So many other strategies here. If this is compelling to you, if you're interested, definitely, email me, call me, we'll set something up, we'll brainstorm a couple of ideas. We don't operate on contracts. We don't operate on long-term commitments. Everything is month to month. I have over 50 clients already. I know these people on a first-name basis. You're dealing only with me, nobody else. I hope that we can work together soon. Give a call, send a smoke signal, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.